Alright, what is up, YouTube and Twitch? I was not really expecting to be doing this live stream today, or at this time, but I just have the itch to do some more work on a logo, and I decided since I started it on stream, I'm going to finish it likewise. Yeah, I streamed earlier. I played some Kerbal Space Program. That was a blast. And I was tired. And I got a snack, got a shower. All of a sudden, I'm wide awake and just thinking about the logo. So, you know what? If my mind's telling me that I need to work on my logo, then you know what? That's what we're gonna do. So in the last stream, we created the alt logo. Fabulous looking. Once it's in rendered mode. Magenta and purple are really going to be my channel colors. They're two of my favorite colors, period. So I had to incorporate that, and then my signature star for the A, and it just abbreviates Ash Lives Life, ALL. Very simple design, but what we are about to embark on today is not going to be so simple. So we've got this ready for us, and I think what we are going to do is open up Blender again, and we are actually going to make the next two segments in individual files and then import them into the project when they are complete. So I dread, and I mean absolutely dread, the second icon that we have to make. So you know what, let's just get into this file. I don't remember how to do this. Is it append, import? Well, let's see. If we append.blend. Oh, okay. You know what? That's. I think it would be in my downloads. I have an image. That I need to import as a mesh.
Same way. You have to first select your source image. Then select the SVG option. Choose the number of colors you need. You can take 8, or anything else you like.
God, it does that all the time. Save image as. That is mildly infuriating, but I think I got that. Okay, obviously that method is not going to work. I am doing this while I'm learning, so I am learning on stream. If anybody happens to click into the stream and has advice for my problem, then I will obviously be taking any advice from viewers.
It's Neil here from 3D Tutor, and I thought today I'd do a quick tutorial on how we can take any background image or any image you might have and quickly and easily turn it.
This guy sounds like he knows what he's doing.
So first of all, press Shift A, come down to where it says image.
This guy moved way too fast. Okay. So, view, viewpoint top, add image background, twitch.png, load background image, file, add mesh, plane, okay, gotta go back a little bit. That's genius. Okay. Definitely, was thinking that would have been easier, but, tab. And then K. Obviously, this guy wasn't careful, but he even said he was not going for careful. We, however, are. So essentially what he did was just put a image over, or a mesh over an image, and we're just cutting out the shape of the little Twitch speech bubble. And we'll actually do edge. And set Z solid. And then that is going to be tab. Edges, Shift D, no. Face. Okay. think deleting that actually made things more difficult, so just undid. This one's going to be the easy one. But I'm going to take my time and get it as perfect as I can, because I hope with every bit of hope I can muster that this will be the logo that I have on my channel for a good while. Okay, that's a good reset point. If you do hear snoring, I do apologize. We work the night shift, and I don't have an office. I'm just in my bedroom, and my boyfriend snores. Okay, that should be excuse me, a little Twitch blurb. X face edges. X edges, X the edges, dissolve edges, nope, edges. Why can't I dissolve the edges? That is frustrating. Going to faces. Okay, I genuinely hate how Blender does the face orientation. How do you merge faces? Okay, you know what? I think that can work. No, it cannot. This program can be mildly infuriating until you figure it out. I'm a little bit confused, so I'm looking on Google. This is not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm describing what I want and it's giving me the exact opposite. Frustrating. Okay. Okay, so am I just gonna have to do this manually? Because I will. Now if I go into face select, okay. Not gonna be any music this time. That other one got a copyright. Luckily it didn't get me in any trouble, but that is something that is too risky. And extrude that. Edge select. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm surprised that it's taking this long. But I do seem to keep forgetting that I have little to no experience in this program. So why would I instantly know how to do everything? Go into face selection. Select the inside of the eyes. Go into new. My dog's going crazy. There must be another dog outside. This project so far is teaching me aspects of the program that I never thought, never knew about. Although I must admit, the change to the texturing in the painting, I'm not a big fan of. But that's just my opinion. Now, I actually think that I am going to shift the faces over like it is in the logo, even though I know it's meant to look like it's drawn up, but I'll be honest, that's looking pretty good. The view that we are going to be looking at is going to be 0. Oh, no. It's this view. So this is the angle that matters. I'm not liking how that's looking gray. I wonder if we tab out and change it to the sun. But none of that matters. Solely because it's going into a different project, and the lighting in that project is what I need to change. Okay. We got ourselves the Twitch, and actually what we're gonna do here you know what? That's actually not what I'm gonna do. I don't think we are done here. We're gonna have to learn how to round eventually. So let's give it a shot. And can I separate this from the project? Yes, I can. Okay, so that now becomes its own entity. We can tab into this. No. Or we can just do that. I don't know. Part of me wants to just do that and say I did that intentionally. I was originally gonna put a little pamphlet around, or a little app icon around it. But truthfully, I can also do that in the other app. And I forgot to save this entire thing, so thank goodness nothing went wrong. Twitch icon. Fantastic. Only have one more section to complete. And I saved it for last for a reason. And it is the dreaded YouTube play button. So that is officially complete. Learned a couple new techniques when designing this. That's another key part. Is, did I learn something? That absolutely made things worse. Now if I shade smooth, will it help? No. No matter how I shade, it looks awful. That is perfectly fine. Okay, so just like before, I have the image of the play button ready to view on my desktop, on my alternate monitor. We are going to open up Blender for the third time tonight. And you know what? It pretty much is a cuboid. It's really rectangular, but I think in this instance it will be beneficial to... No, we're just gonna... View, add mesh plane. 7 top, add mesh, or add image reference, downloads, play button Blender, load reference image. And again, things, as I learn, things get easier. And the this YouTube play button, I'm glad I saved for last because it might not take as long knowing the techniques we learned by wireframing and cutting. This actually looks like it might end up being relatively simplistic. Super. I'm not embarrassed to admit that I don't know this program. Okay, actually. I do want it to be perfectly scaled. Okay, it's gonna be quite a couple zeros, but okay. In fact, it's not even going to let us adjust by such a small amount. Okay, I am being a little bit extreme. If anything, you know what? I'd actually rather it be over. So the fact that we can't get it... Oh, why did I not think of that earlier? Okay. So it is officially too big. Oversized, we're cutting down anyways. And along the outline we go. Man, I hope everyone's day is going good. Sorry for the extreme zoom, guys, but I mean, this is the YouTube play button we're talking about, so it has to be perfect. Already got a spot picked out where mine's gonna go. Not if I get it, when I get it. And heck, even if I don't get it, I can just 3D print one. So I honestly don't even know if YouTube still does that with how many content creators there are. Oh, it's looking good. I did it, guys. I hit enter before I was done cutting out the line, and I think, oh wait, no, it did. Oh, it created all of them as vertices. Well, at least it could have been worse. I could have had to redo that whole section. I think this might not work. Actually, it worked splendidly. I'm glad I decided to try that. Because that could have been a lot bigger of a setback. It's still going to be a problem. because it's not quite connected, we're going to actually start a little bit lower, just so we can actually see the gap, and when we get to it, we can fill it back in. This is going to be a massive project. Right now, my biggest dislike is having to shift click to move the camera. Don't ask why I decided to pick the black and red play button. In all honesty, it was just the best quality image I found from a 2-minute Google image search. You know, for something that looks not that bumpy, it sure has a lot of pixelation deformations. Let's go back up here. Again, I can always hit 7. If I ever get stuck. And again, these are all just individual points. They're not even lines. Okay, we seem to be making it dense so far. And it's not letting me knife anymore. You know what? Sometimes saving and exiting might work. Or it's just broken. Okay, this is very infuriating at this point. Okay, so we messed up the first one. It's bound to happen. kind of wondering if we just had too many cuts. Again, genuinely not sure what happened there, but adapt and overcome. Moral of the story, unless I have to stop, I won't. Because it was working fine until I backed out of the knife tool. So now that we have it working, let's make ourselves a YouTube play button. We can edit those nodes later. I am going to go a bit quicker, just because I'm realizing how minuscule these divots actually are. When zoomed out, it wasn't even noticeable, so I really did waste a lot of time there. And I really wouldn't be surprised if it was because we had too many. Yeah, so this is day 2 of designing this logo. Obviously, what I'm working on right now is the YouTube logo, but that's just to let people know what platforms I'm on and will be incorporated into my main logo. Alrighty, we're almost halfway through. Seeing as these are all on the same angle, we'll just do every other one. Kind of looks like the Ritz cracker corners. Now let's move to every other bump. I'm wondering if I could ever create enough vertices to lag my computer. I know it's possible, but I kind of want to know to what end my PC can go. And I think generating these vertices is going to make it think for a minute. Oh my gosh. I genuinely thought we were further along in the curve. Inside seems to be working better. So much of me just wants to hit finished. Even though I know I'm risking the knife not working again. After this many cuts, it's probably pretty darn dull. Let's be honest. I will probably start doing art on this channel as well. I did pick a 3D logo because I do enjoy 3D modeling. And it is something that I would like to get better at. I should have just been zoomed out further. I admit I did go overkill. That's why I'm not anymore. It's all a learning process. Woohoo! That is, in fact, And there we have it. The outline of a YouTube play button. Now I would like to continue this project even further today, but I think I got the bug out of my system. We've made some great progress on the logos, and I think we are going to take a break from the play button. Close Blender for the 4th time, I believe. Open up my logo. And append the Twitch icon. And move it on into place. Now again, I don't think the textures and whatnot, and oh, it did. It actually transferred the textures. Fantastic. So we'll go into render mode for you guys. Tab out. And I would say that the logo is most certainly coming along. I am super proud of how this is coming. So in the next live stream, we shall finish the YouTube play button and make some final touches, finishing touches to our logo. There's not much left to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that there was no music this time. Did get copyright for that, as I said. And that's just not something I'm about, so I will see you guys in the next stream, and we will get this logo slapped on our channel. Fantastic. Peace. Alright, as someone joined. Just wrapping it up. But welcome. What do you think about the little logo so far? Got a YouTube play button in the works to go right beside it, representing the 2 platforms that I am on. Now that I am looking at the logo of Twitch, actually, I'm not too sure about, I think this needs to go over a little bit more. And I think that looks about right. Again, this is stuff that I can do in a final touches, in a final day of development. But so far, it has really come along. Lighting's got to be changed. I've got to figure out how to properly make these lights. And then just need to add the YouTube play button that we are in the process of designing. And we will have ourselves a wonderful new look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day. And I will be back to finish what I started. Peace.